One of the most feared prisons in the world. A massive complex built for 40,000 inmates, prisoners living under 24-hour surveillance, and one of the most controversial security policies of the modern era. Today we're taking a closer look at the CECOT prison in El Salvador. This is not just a prison, it is also the center of a global debate about security, human rights, and state power. So why is CECOT talked about so much? What is life like inside, and does it really work in the fight against crime? CECOT stands for Centro de Confinamiento del Terrorismo, which translates to Terrorism Confinement Center. This massive prison was opened by the government of El Salvador in 2023. It was built as part of President Nayib Bukele's harsh crackdown on gangs. For many years. In particular, El Salvador had one of the highest crime rates in the world. 18 spread fear throughout the country due to murders, robberies, and organized crime. A large portion of the population did not feel safe. At this point, the government began implementing very strict measures. CECOT became the most striking symbol of this policy. CECOT is not an ordinary prison. It is a massive facility with a capacity of approximately 40,000 inmates when viewed from satellite images. It looks almost like a military base. It is surrounded by high concrete walls, watchtowers, and multi-layered security systems. Hundreds of security personnel are stationed inside. The inmates are held in large shared cells, according to some sources. Dozens of prisoners can stay in a single cell at the same time. The sleeping arrangements are extremely basic. Metal bunk beds, minimal personal space, and strict disciplinary rules stand out. Life inside. CECOT is governed by extremely strict rules. Most inmates spend the majority of their day inside shared cells. They are said to have very limited freedom of movement. The use of television, internet, and personal belongings is reportedly heavily restricted. Authorities state that the purpose of this system is to prevent gangs from organizing from the prison. Administration specifically aims to keep communication at a minimum. The very limited connection with the outside world is also one of the key details that sets CECOT apart from other prisons. One of the most striking aspects of CECOT is its security system. The prison features armed guard towers, heavy security doors, and constant camera surveillance. In some sections, signal jamming systems are reportedly used. The goal is to prevent illegal communication from taking place inside the prison. The area surrounding the prison is monitored day and night. Authorities argue that these measures are necessary to prevent gangs from reorganizing. CECOT has sparked major debate around the world. One side argues that crime rates in El Salvador have dropped. On the other side, many people believe the streets have become safe regarding human rights. Some international organizations have expressed concerns about call-on, mass arrests, fair trial processes, prison conditions. For this reason, CECOT is not just footage has been viewed. It has also become a symbol online of the debate. Videos showing inmates being transported in large groups attracted especially for widespread attention. These videos created the image of a strong, organized lines, while others looked like as examples of excessively harsh measures. Supporters say this. People who lived in fear of crime became a global topic for discussion. Critics, however, ask this question. While providing security, are fundamental human rights being protected? That is exactly the question at the center of the debate in the modern world. How far governments should go in the fight against crime remains a major topic of discussion. According to experts, the CECOT model may be studied by other countries in the future. Many nations are struggling with organized crime and gang violence. At the same time, criticism regarding human rights and the legal system continues for this reason. The future of CECOT is considered important not only for El Salvador, but also for security policies around the world. CECOT prison has gone down in history as one of the most extraordinary prison projects of the modern era. For some, it is a successful model in the fight against crime. For others, it is an excessively harsh system. But one thing is certain, CECOT is now one of the most talked about prisons in the world. So, what do you think about this issue? Are such strict measures necessary for security? Or should human rights be given greater priority? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, you can support the channel by subscribing and turning on notifications for future content. See you in the next video.